12/20. That was a fail. I forgot I changed the resolution. Then me. Good morning. How are you? The bearish movement? We'll see. This is the... So, it was funny, I was saying in the Discord that this was the first time I think I've opened up everything and we were down. We were below the red to green in like a long time. But we are still higher than those key areas from yesterday. So, we'll see. Like if we scroll over here, why it's not letting me like, zoom out further, but as you'll see, yesterday this was that key area. We just kind of got away from it, but we just literally came right back to it. So this could just be a little bit of a pullback, but I don't know. I'm done guessing. I am definitely done guessing. Yeah, the open will be, I think, a good it'll allow us to see what's going on. See if we start this move lower. I mean, we're starting to trickle back up, making higher lows here. So, we'll see. Yeah, I saw there was some stuff going on today. Actually, you know what? Let me pull up, pop out the chat real quick so I can have that cool little feature in case I want to. Kind of frustrating, I gotta change that every day, but pretty cool, so. What am I listening to? Is there, you don't like it? Kind of like it. It's kind of like chill, electronic, some rock stuff in there. I don't know. I like it. Been listening to it for the past few weeks now. Ooh. Minutes, 2 minutes. I want to. What's I doing? Oh yeah. This one. Good. Silver. Up. Move this over. Dang. Okay. I thought that this was on here, but it's not. Okay. So we still gotta check it. Yeah. Was there anything in the pre-market? There was. Current account, which it looks like it was kind of as expected. Yeah, CB consumers confidence at 10, along with existing home sales, and then 10:30. So we should definitely keep an eye on the clock around 10 o'clock so that we know not to be in a trade when that possibly happens. Off we go. Let's see what we got. A lot of selling right off the bat. Here, oh, didn't hit it. Kind of seeing what 15 ticks looks like right now. Pretty, kind of a lot more than I was expecting, but we'll see what happens here. Bought right back up. Can't say I'm too surprised. I am developer trading tool. I help people become pro trader. Well, hello, TraderWise. I'm glad that you do that. Not a fan of advertising on other people's stuff, so be careful there. But otherwise, welcome. Don't really have, I mean, I guess we could scroll out from pre-market and look for some areas if we want to try something this early, but I'll let things play out here to start.
TTOO 24K pass. Assistant 91K. Missed. Assistant NTB. Carat dollar. Assistant dollar on way. BTCM plenty.
I don't know if people are waiting for 10 o'clock on this stuff. I don't know what the deal is, but
Crypto sector is up. CELZ 50K.
get back up to 17,000. Would almost expect this to try to act as some sort of resistance, just being a key number, but let's see.
BTC and some dollar.
A lot of red today so far. Just to be expected since open down.
CBNA up. Carat. CBNA charging $. LOL.
Ryan gets pretty excited. It's choppy chop at the moment. Seeing anything worth looking at.
Can plenty.
Feels like it wants to maybe try the red to green. We'll see what happens there, but we did try to go lower. Got bought up. We're just kind of inching higher. Not much we can do with this. If we can get a nice extension away from here, though, could be interesting, because then we could look for the retest of that 17,000.
RDHL up, 400K.
But if these candles are just going to kind of intertwine with each other, there's not much we can do, so.
RDHL down.
You're a superhero. Superhero. Just crazy. At some point, you would think that the buyers would just stop, but nope. I feel like these two lines underneath here we could get rid of. I feel like this is really just the main one. I would argue that we can keep this one pretty good too. And honestly, like looking at the 5 minute, I mean, this one's pretty good too. With resistance and then support a bunch of times. All right, never mind. We'll keep them for now until they break. Looking at the hourly. Let's say this one. It's a little bit more respected down here as well. I got the obvious ones underneath that. Let's see. But right now it looks like we're trying to go back green. Doesn't really matter. I was hoping for a test higher first. Would have been looking to get in this. Still might.
Carat miss.
If it does this.
RDHL dollar on way. Woohoo, at B1. 25k pass.
Alright, good trade there. Don't like how far we need to go for 15 ticks right now, but I mean that was the obvious trade we're looking for. It worked out.
LQD Avon. Plenty. Ten 10.18 resumption, alright lol.
Just chilling, and on the 5-minute, this move at the open just looks silly. Surprised. Carrot outside mine cap range. Have fun with it, boys.
AMWL stalking it.
Really not much to do here. You could trade these like pullbacks and stuff looking to go back up as well, but not really what I'm looking for. Can you essentially do the fair value gap the other way too? So you go there, big candle. I mean, it's really not much. Something like that. I mean, it did fill it. Ooh. Good morning, Zishan. How are you? Yeah, I'm pretty sure whoever... somebody's helping me along. I don't know who, but somebody. Sure ain't me because that's not what I'm about, but if somebody's trying to help me, then thank you. I don't really know who or why or... well, is somebody just trying to do a good thing? Thank you. I don't think it's going to help because I don't think that's how YouTube works, but... sitting silently in the corner waiting for acknowledgement. Me or you? Sometimes I feel the same way. The reason I don't believe it is because it says there's concurrent viewers, but the views are not there. It says total number of times the stream was viewed while it was live. Like right now that says 24. But yet it says there's 83 people in here, so that doesn't make any sense. Plus, none of them are talking. The like button is still the same. So I don't know. I don't know how all that works, but all I know is there's a lot more than I think are really here. Say hi to the robots. We are gonna go test red to green. Who would have thought? But hey, if somebody's trying to help and it does help bring others in here, then cool. I did change my title too. I thought that was a good idea to maybe change it up, see what happens. This guy, are you home today, Steve? For now? What do you mean for now? Kind of either you're out or you're in, eh? Did you get a trade up here, Steve? Or not enough? See, Sean, thanks. Now you got to get your trading for ticks guy in here in a incognito browser. Gotcha. 2? Where'd you get the other one? At the bell? I only see two opportunities really. At the bell and then right here. Yeah. I'll say neither of them really hit the Keltner. Well, at least the 4. I don't have the 2.5 up, but...
Reply to Guru David, LQD Avon, looks like won a patent court case.
Watching me from your phone? Oh, jeez. You didn't just get your car back and now you're watching me on your phone while driving, did you?
IBRX NTV.
Might as well just drive right back to the repair shop. 934? What? And 940? 940 maybe I can see, but 934? What's that all about? I don't see nothing there. It's like a bunch of chap. Chappy chap. Could be a for science trade right here. Base off of here. Stop would be somewhere around there. Oops. Around here. Out of curiosity, this look like? Not bad. Still haven't received my tracker? Okay, this time put a tracker in your wallet. Oh, you haven't received that wallet with the tracker. Gotcha. Well. Oh, they had it at Best Buy? The only time I do that is when
LQDA bond looks like one a patent court case plus insiders purchases.
the only time I do that is when it's something I need like that day. Because Best Buy is pretty good with that. Best Buy is like almost the same as Amazon with the stuff that they do have. And their price is always the same too. They price match. So it's like if you need something that day and Best Buy carries it, you can technically, if you have one close by, usually go get it. Oh, it was just the AirTag? I thought you bought a wallet with the AirTag in it. It didn't come with the AirTag? Aren't those only like $5 or something like that? Or are they like $20? I think they're like $20. Oh, so it's the wallet without the AirTag, and then you have to buy the AirTag to put in the wallet. Okay, I got you. Surprise, surprise, we're going for the red to green. Would we really be that surprised if we end up at all-time highs again by the end of today? Like seriously, like in the grand scheme of things, the way that the market's been since the end of October, would we really be that surprised? At this point, I can't say that I would be. Maybe a month ago, I'd be like, wow, I can't believe we're going back to the highs. But like, it's the story we literally have been living every day. Every pullback that we've had, it ends back at the high somehow. So I just no longer can be surprised. It is what it is. I actually really think this moving into the future, will really make me understand the meaning behind the market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent, because we are living that right now. Did you guys see that Donald Trump can't run for president in Colorado as of yesterday? Everyone was trying to like kind of spin it like he wasn't going to be able to run at all, but it's just Colorado from what I understand. Now, will other states jump on the bandwagon? I don't know, but kind of interesting to think about. Could have gotten a discount at Best Buy because I know some of the workers. Like a bounced off the back of the truck kind of discount, or just like a friends and family discount? Hopefully the latter. Brago Press broke the news? Hell yeah, he did. Right when you said that, the first thing I saw was Colorado. Like, it was like Colorado Supreme Court. And I was like, wait, what? Colorado has, like, that's... And at first I was like, wait, is that where the Supreme Court, like, has its thing? And I was like, wait, no, that's not how this works. And then I was like, all right, let's actually read one of the articles. That's why I asked you for the link. But by the time you provided the link, I had already found my own. And I was like, all right, let's read this. And sure enough, it was like Colorado. So I was like, okay, so this is just for Colorado, which, let me see. I actually didn't look at this. Typical winners of states presidential election. Historical U.S. presidential election results. Let's see if they have a map. That's not what I want. Let's Let's type map.
Out all. Don't feel Liat getting stuck in the halt on this. Yes, EELZ
Map
asterisk.
timeline 270 to win. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. All right. So Colorado was Democratic in 2020, in 2016, 2012, 2008. Republicans won. The last time they won was George W. Bush, 2004. So it's been a Democratic state since 2008. So I don't know how close it's been in the state, but it's been a Democratic state since 2008. It was Barack, Hillary. And if Hillary won it and Biden won it, then you know it's probably pretty Democratic. So does Colorado really matter in the grand scheme of things? Probably was going to lose it anyway. Lost it to... Trump lost to Hillary. Or not, yeah, to Hillary. Then the next year lost the Colorado to Biden. So the odds are he was probably going to lose it again. So it doesn't really matter. And in my thought process, this is probably Colorado, being a Democratic state, trying to make other states maybe jump on the bandwagon, maybe even a Republican-led state. So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. Did you also see California will now use toilet water for tap water? Please tell me that that's not true. I mean, I know a lot of places already do that. You guys don't even understand. Like, a lot of places take toilet water, they filter it, and then it goes right back into the system. But I don't even want to say this out loud, but I'm pretty sure Maryland is one of them. Look at that. Tried to go lower, bought it right back up. Just absolutely insane. Yeah, it shouldn't hurt Trump, but there's going to probably be a lot of people that are like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Like, I think, but the thing, oh, there we are. And we're green. Oh, wait, is this the news? Oh, okay, this is the news. So 10 o'clock, guys, there is news coming out here. Be careful. Yeah, I don't know. I know it's not uncommon though. Like, the amount of filtration that they have to do before they send it back in is pretty insane. So, like, there is that. But the fact that they're even doing it is like, ugh. Pretty sure everyone in Colorado is high, so we can't take them serious. Yeah. They've been high for how long? When did that become legal in Colorado? It's been a while. That, like, single-handedly, like, saved the state of Colorado. Like, being the first state. Like, the amount of people that came to that state because of that, and the amount of money that was spent in the state of Colorado because of that was absolutely insane.
MVLA Gagudo.
That's why Texas wins. That news, interesting. Made the market push through red to green, but now we're just kind of chilling again.
CDIO miss.
Texas essentially is its own country. They don't really answer to too many people. And you're almost as big as North America as it is.
King couple bills.
Me and my wife were just talking this morning. We were talking about how annoying living in America really is. When it's like, welcome to a land of taxes, insurance, and healthcare. It really is kind of sad. I was telling her, like, once the kids are all grown up, like, we can leave. We can go somewhere else. I'll be pretty old then, though. That's gonna be the sucky part. My youngest is 18. He's about to turn 6, so 12 years. I'm 30, so I'll be 50 when they're both 18. Well, I know, so free healthcare, that's a big deal, but with free healthcare comes its own set of problems. But those problems aren't worse. Like, the pros of free healthcare in, say, Canada, we'll just use Canada as an example, well outweigh the cons or pros of healthcare in America. Like, healthcare in America is top notch, but you're paying out the wazoo for it. It's insane how corrupt it is. It's absolutely insane how corrupt it is. Like, people, the worst part is a lot of people in life become doctors, nurses. Like, they get into that field for the money, and that's completely the wrong reason they get into that field. Now, don't get me wrong. A lot of people, to actually get in that field, you gotta want to be in that field. But some people, like the nurses and stuff like that, where you're not actually necessarily responsible for saving lives, like you're responsible for like taking care of people, like they're doing it. Some of them are doing it for the very wrong reasons. They're not doing it because they care about people. They're just doing it because it pays well.
Open.
And that's just the effed up nature of healthcare in America. And the whole taxes situation, I mean, that's been fucked for a long time. And the fact that they're going to get on us for making sure we pay our taxes. There was a TikTok or Instagram or something not that long ago about how there's companies that will fudge numbers and they'll do everything they can, but God forbid that old lady in Alabama forgot to claim $20 of profits on whatever, like, and they're gonna audit her. Like, it's completely messed up. Like the amount of resources we use in certain situations and all that stuff. Where would I go if I can leave? I would go everywhere. Again, me and the wife have talked a lot about this. Like, we would pack our stuff, like the essentials, and we would just like go one place for a month, then move to another place for a month, and then like just all across the world. Like, I think that would be our goal. We've already really been everywhere in the Caribbean. I've been to a decent amount of places in Mexico, so I've never been abroad, like across the pond. I think I would want to go over there at some point. Definitely want to go to Japan. I could definitely see ourselves living in Japan for longer than a month. Because the thing is, like, if she can work remote and I can work remote, we can be anywhere, right? We can be anywhere. So that's kind of what I'm looking forward to in the distant future. And hopefully everything works out with trading and I can bring the kids along for a lot of it. I can't imagine a better experience in life than doing all that with my kids. That was kind of the whole point of this trading thing in the first place. Well, looks like we're going to go up and try the highs of this morning, which are not all-time highs. But they're pretty close. I'm gonna put a line up there at all-time highs because it did bounce off of there twice. What's the all-time? Oh wait, can't be right. Is that right? Are we that close? Wow, we are. I thought that was the highs from today, not yesterday.
RDF and dollar on way, just lunch.
Or wait. No? Huh, okay, so that was from overnight. All right. We made new highs overnight. I didn't even realize that. I thought that was from yesterday's intraday. Hey, we are close to all-time highs. My bad.
dollar LQDA.
But if I had to pick one place forever, that's
ARQT watching.
that's a tough one. I don't know because I haven't been to any of these places, but I really would like to think it would probably be Japan. I really love the culture over there, as well as their food. I just don't know. I don't know how that would work out. I wouldn't want to live in Japan forever. But if I had to pick a place, it would probably be there. Or it would just be here in America with the option to travel. I don't hate America. I don't agree with how it's ran. And there's nothing that we can do about it. It would also be interesting because I don't think I would ever want to not be an American citizen. I think that would always be priority one because I think you don't want to lose the ability to come in and out of America freely. That's for sure. The Monaco? Yeah, I would definitely want to visit Monaco. Living there, I'm pretty sure is next to impossible. I heard it's insanely expensive there. I'm canceled.
Carrot dollar LOL.
I mean, yeah, you're probably not wrong. Unfathomable. I actually spelled that right on the first try. I guess when you really break it down, it's not that hard to spell. What's up, Tom? How are you this morning? So live in Texas and then actually live in the Caribbean somewhere. Yeah, see that's kind of what I'm getting at. That's exactly what I'm getting at. If there is an area somewhere in Japan that has like, is there somewhere in Japan that has weather kind of like San Diego? Is that a thing?
LQDA trails.
Because if there is, I think that might be the route. But the Caribbean, like I said, I've been everywhere in the Caribbean. I do really like parts of the Caribbean, but the Caribbean's kind of scary in a lot of places as well. There's a lot of crime down there. Like the bad crime too. Not even just like getting mugged. It's like, hey, I want your shit. Here's a gun. Either obey or meet the other end of my gun. Today and tomorrow, and then off till Jan. Nice, man. Enjoy the break when it comes.
RDFN trail.
My wife's looking forward to the same because she is off on Friday as well. And then but I don't think she's off all next week. I think has to work on Monday and Tuesday, I think. Bonaire was really nice. Curacao was really good. Aruba, I've never been. That's actually one of the places I haven't been to yet. I'm a little confused why we haven't been, but we haven't. Or no, we actually just went to Aruba. We just went to Aruba. I'm thinking of Jamaica. Right? What? Hold on. I'm not thinking of Jamaica. Am I? No, it's not Jamaica. I think we've been to Jamaica as well. I'm thinking of Bermuda. Bermuda is the one I haven't been to, which is way out in the Atlantic. Everywhere down in the Caribbean, I think Aruba was part of the where I hadn't been yet. Like we went all the way down to Barbados, Aruba, yep, Curacao. I'm looking at the map now. Yeah, we've been to all these. Now, Aruba, that was the one, the Curacao, Aruba, that was the last cruise we went on because we hadn't been down that far yet. We did all the other ones, and that was the one we hadn't done yet. Barbados was really nice. I did really like Barbados. Next time we go, I should go to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and I should go visit CMEG.
NENTV.
Say what's up. Turks and Caicos was really nice. I haven't been to the Cayman Islands. Actually, I think. I don't know if I have or not. I haven't been to Cancun either, believe it or not. Cancun, as popular as it is, I haven't been. But I've been to Honduras, Belize. I haven't been to Cancun. Been to, like if we're talking Mexico, I've been to Puerto Vallarta. I really wanted to check out Tijuana just for fun, but haven't been there yet either. If we ever go to San Diego, maybe I'll take a drive down there. Yeah, my dad goes on vacations a lot, and he always goes to Bermuda and Cancun, and it's two places I've never been, but he raves about them. And I've always been like, eh. It's going to be interesting seeing the earnings for a lot of these hedge funds and stuff for this last quarter. I bet you a lot of them are losing money right now. I bet you a lot of them thought we were going back down. Like if you look at the end of November on the daily, that little curl that looked like we were going to go lower and then we just shot up. I bet you that faked out a lot of people. Like even the big boys. Don't go Dubai, it's crap.
UPST up.
Well, you got to visit it though, right? We just made new highs, by the way. You have to visit Dubai, right? I mean, how can you not go see that place? Like that's a place you have to see at some point in your life. Even if it's for a week. But I don't think I would ever go to live there. That would make no sense. It sucks.
20k, down.
Miracle Garden. I saw that like man-made whatever it was that they put all that water in, and then it's just a fascinating story. Aren't they building some like crazy thing out in the desert too? It's like some big giant like sphere, not sphere, it's like a cylinder. I don't even know. I remember watching a video on it at some point. I don't even know if that was in Dubai, but it was somewhere crazy. Why November and February? Any of you watch the show It's Not Too Hot? Oh, okay. Weather is okay then anytime else it's hell on earth. Gotcha. Well, looks like I can get rid of this line maybe. I thought it would be respected a bit more. It bounced off here twice pretty good yesterday. Or no, again, this was overnight. I keep forgetting. Just get rid of it anyway. The high line's gonna be there if it rejects anyway. Amsterdam? Yeah, that's definitely on the list as well. Scotland's on my list. My big ones are Italy, Scotland, and Japan. Those are like my three that I really want to go. Then you got places like Amsterdam. 122. Average temperature in July for Dubai is nearly 110. What do you mean not too bad? It reaches 120. Jeez, that's insane. That's ridiculous. 122. I can't imagine 122. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Plus extreme humidity. I mean, so I'm assuming air condition is a pretty big deal over there. Crazy.
say I make you nervous, a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning, you wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved,
Carrot.
someone to clean up and
Go go.
tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh. You think I would look pretty on your arm once you got
Carnival has earnings coming up. Curious to, I wonder, does it say what they're expecting? Buy right now 72. Yeah. Oh, that's something we look at anyway. Like when we go on vacations, we always check the weather. One reason I had LASIK surgery was because my glasses will get foggy as soon as I'm outside. Yeah. Price to earnings ratio. Their PE is negative 13.8. Interesting. Yeah, their earnings went down big time because of COVID. Revenue is way up last year, but their income was down. What is it right now, quarterly? Yeah, they're starting to gain. Oh, they're actually net positive on the income as well, Q3. So they think the consensus is going to be negative 12. 5.3. What was it? Oh, so they're saying revenue is going to be down a little bit, which would not be good because that would have been their like big season, big time of year.
NVTA 173KTV.
Interesting. It's tomorrow morning is their earnings. September 29th was their last earnings. I just want to see what their move was when it happened. Let's see. September 23rd. I'm assuming it's this candle right here. Yep. Oh no, that's October. September 23rd. Really wasn't much at all. Interesting.
STBX
Oh
taking
no,
a
it
scalp.
says earnings right here. Yeah, here it is. Oh, September 23rd. It was September 29th of 20. So interesting. Their earnings were really good, but they ended up with a pretty big down day. Well, it went way up, but then went way down. Let's see. It was high and a low, so about $2 exactly.
BMEA 100K, up.
Guess we're just gonna keep going higher. What did we say this morning? Somebody said it. Oh, we're just gonna. Looks like we're finally going down. This isn't really a V. It's more of a U. And it's just so. The volume is so bad.
STBX dollar on way.
Oh, it's Tamimi. Oh, I don't care. I just think it's funny. The market we're in right now, man. Just I don't get it. I don't get it. Don't get it one bit. Yeah, like I said, I think moving forward, this will be a very good lesson for a lot of people. Trying to predict is trying to predict them. It just goes to show you that no one can predict what the market's going to do. You're trading for science. Yeah. Oh boy. Ooh, that was a nice little pop. Oh, that's right. 10:30. There was more news. What was the news at 10:30? Like all news is good. That's been the this was the crude oil inventories. So far, all news is good. Oh wow. So they were expecting. It was at negative 4.3 million. The forecast was negative 2.3 million. It came in at plus 2.9 million. Wow. I don't think they were expecting that. So that is actually good news. Interesting. $17,700 is all-time high. Wait, we're not at all-time highs? I thought we were at all-time highs. Did I miss something along those lines? Gas prices go down, please. But yeah, I wonder what this is doing for my Oxy play. So I'll say it's not taken too kindly to that news. It's not really doing anything, to be honest. What music? It's so I've had a lot of people ask me that. It's actually the creator music from YouTube. It's in beta right now, but it allows me to play this music without the worry of copyright. I made a video on my page, which I'll throw a link here in a second, of pretty much the playlist that I listen to daily. So if you're interested in listening to it throughout the day, you are more than welcome. There it is.
CBNA up.
Welcome, by the way, Hector. I don't think I've seen you in here before.
Can 3.20 plus orders out.
Yeah, no problem. Could have been a trade there. Not exactly sure I wanted it though. I would have liked to see it try higher and then fail. It's tough to jump in. So in hindsight, this looks like a great trading opportunity and it would have worked, obviously. But this candle closed right here. So I would have had to have jumped in, like just blindly hoping that this was going to do this, right? I like to see it make this candle, try higher, fail, and then come break the candle, which that's not what happened. It's kind of hard to just jump in when this candle just goes sideways into this and then just goes straight down.
Another $1 on way. Intensity stopwatch killing it again.
You're essentially assuming, right? I'm not reacting to the play that I'm looking for. I would just be assuming that it's going to work there and not just continue higher. Where I like to see that one last little push, fail, and then come down, because usually it's like, okay, we tried to go higher again, we didn't, and now we're going to have a pullback before we figure out what we're going to do.
DBOS 6K.
It's the thought process anyway.
BMEALNT. Dang.
Don't forget to hit the like button while you're in here. I appreciate it. Thank you. I don't know what's going on exactly, but yeah. Now I feel like if this were to come back down, you could almost get a for science trade. Stop out below here. Or we could even get an attempt of a trade here, but this could be a fake out. Also, to be completely honest, I feel like we're in 10 tick territory at this point. Missed my trade. That is not popping back up like you would want it to. Maybe? It's just sitting there. Yeah. Not a fan of how this one's going. Like we're gonna get stopped on this one. Come back up, give us a chance for break even. I'm probably gonna take it. Doesn't even want to get back up in there. Ooh. It's gonna take it off. Yep, it would have worked right after. That's fine. We would have got an extra 10 bucks if we let it go. I didn't like how that was feeling at all. That actually felt like we were gonna dump. So thankfully it came back up and got us before it does whatever it's going to do. Oh yeah, let's look at the, where's the gap at here? Candle before. Top of this candle, right? So there's the fair value gap, right? If we're doing that way. Well, I guess it's supposed to just be one candle though, isn't it? So technically the gap would be there. I don't know. That stuff still confuses me a little bit.
CRDO moving.
Oh, yep, there's the dump. It just felt we weren't getting that immediate kind of pushback up that you're used to seeing. Just felt heavy. I didn't hate the trade. I just felt like the sucky part too is if we would have got a better fill, but I got filled where I would have put the order anyway, so I can't really complain about that. And we would have got the 10 ticks had we let it go. We ended up getting what? 60, that 60, 75, 60, so 4. So yeah, we ended up getting 8 ticks instead of 10. Trading for ticks.
$926 KTB.
Hey, thanks for hitting the like button, guys. Maybe some of them are real. Unless there's actually like 20 some of you in here. Okay. It's kind of funny. And we're right back to the middle. I mean, I probably shouldn't have taken that trade, but that was such a big move up with the big move down. The odds are you're going to get some kind of this before moving down. It was just a lot slower than I expected. All day has been slower, but look at this, man. It's just straight up. It's insane. We're off the top of my 5-minute chart. I just had to drag that down. Like you look at pretty much every stock in the market right now, they're all just making crazy moves. Like, what do you do with that? I'd love to get in some of these stocks that are actually down, but that's the problem. It's like when the market actually does turn, like are these stocks that are down just going to go down even further? Like I just got to wait my turn. Wait my turn.
Shine bright up all night. We're never slowing down. Fall in love, drunk mistakes. We're bound to hit the ground. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. Young blood made of gold. A mind you can't control. Running wild, can't come down. My head is in the clouds. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights.
Take any of that TMF when I told you about it, did you? No, I didn't. Why, is it paying?
We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this.
Was it 58 when I told you it's 65 currently? I think at least 80 for a target. Nice, man. That's the, yeah, I was gonna say that was one of those ETFs. I think I remember looking at the options on them, and that thing moves fast, or it can. Yeah, looks like it's starting to curl. It's at the top of its bands right now, but down when it was at 38, when it was starting to curl, that was pretty nice. That's the thing, though, with the ETFs, you can't really look at technicals. Good stuff, man. Is fair value gap good to short? In hindsight, which fair value gap? Are you looking at the break in structure? What's the break in structure? The lower high? I don't really see any like huge candles though. I do like that we're coming down. I'd actually was when I saw it happening, I was hoping it came down further so we could try to get a bounce. The recent one. You're talking about this? Is that what you're looking at? Look at me getting better at drawing these. Stand up and do some exercise, my watch says. Good short. The job hunt? I don't know. I haven't added anything to the job hunt. So it's really just kind of waiting on what's already played out so far. You get that short there, Tamimi? That was a nice one. Nice drop. Travel agent, since you know about traveling? Yeah, I've actually thought about that. I'm actually really good at organizing things as well, like planning things. So I've thought about trying to do something along that, like along those lines, but I don't know.
KTB.
But the order
Shot some
under the
curl.
low of that last candle.
5.20-ish. 122k.
This one? Coming right back up to it, or well, it tried to. Still no play here for me. I would have been looking for a bigger drop than that. Go.
Carrot mishead. Carrot missed all. LOL.
Well, at least looks like we didn't really have a sideways. We just kind of
33K.
went from up to starting to go down, but no real clear trade in here for me. long as we're hugging this middle line, there's really not much for me to do. Be honest, the only trade that could have made sense was here, but again, I don't like taking trades that run into previous big areas. Just doesn't make sense to me. You think the title's helping? I'd love to see more people talk. I really think that that's a big part of it. Plus, like I said, a lot of the views are still low, which makes no sense. But there's a ton of concurrent viewers, so that I don't quite understand how that works. Because I think the views of the stream are the real people. I don't know. I'm done. Just like the market, I'm done trying to figure out what's going on with that. It just randomly happened. It's been happening. I don't know why. Probably 2 or 3 months now. Something like that. I mean, every once in a while, someone new comes in, like Tamimi, and there was the other guy, but he hasn't been coming around as much. I mean, Hector found his way in here. So it's like people find their way in here and there, but whether they stay or not is a different story. Ooh, that guy's live.
In this show, we're going to talk to you about what's happening in the markets and how we are trading it. And geez, Mark, I mean, we can almost.
I'm gonna
play
mute Chrome for now.
yesterday's
I don't.
show
Well, I
because
guess.
what has
you guys
changed,
can-
right? So we're making
That's a
new
little high.
highs for the Dow.
Oh, there's no chat.
Just unchanged today. The
Boo.
S&P. Look at this.
No chat, so I
few
can't even
points
ask him
away
a question
from a new
anyway.
all-time high. And there we go. And that was.
It's a guy who trades options. I found out that he was in a trade. He was in Ride. You guys remember Ride? And he was like down huge on it. But then he just stopped making videos with Ride in the conversation, etc. And so I was just curious what happened there. That's kind of upsetting because
LIFW $.
I really wanted some closure. I know, Ride straight up died. The OCT guy? It's his name is Marcus
At Guru David.
Heitkoetter? Marcus Heitkoetter? I don't know how to say his last name. That looks like very difficult to say.
Woohoo.
He doesn't
At Guru
even
David.
say it. He just
Shout
says
out half B/E.
coffee with Mark and Marcus. But the last update he had with, or wait, oh no, was it was in like August of 2022. And then he hadn't. I kept looking, trying to find like account. He stopped doing account updates then, and I'm assuming that's why. Oh, he was? Well, do you have any information on it? Like what happened with it, etc.? I was very curious. I went down the rabbit hole trying to figure it out.
SOS funky numbers. 171K. 1.5 B cap.
But he just stopped talking about it.
Ain't it?
Dang. I'm just going to comment on the video that he talks about it. He literally made a video for Ride, but that was June 10th, 2021. And he never made another video specifically about Ride, but he would still bring it up in like the account update saying he was still in it. And at the lowest point, he was down like 120K, and the stock was at like $3, but it went even lower. No, he's still trading. But if he took that loss for say 150 grand, you know, he was always saying he was trading on a 250K account. So it wouldn't have wiped him out, but it would have been a huge loss. Let's see, sort by new. Let's see if anyone else has said anything. Yeah, like somebody commented 9 months ago, ride at $1.08. What are you doing now? Obviously, he's probably never going to respond to that, but it's Marcus, Markus, Height Coder, Coetter, Heitkoetter. I really like how he trades. Like he talks about trading the wheel and stuff like that. And something like Ride, I don't think I ever would have traded something like that. Like looking at how I'm trying to find trades, just because it was essentially a meme stock. Like I'm never gonna try to trade the wheel in a meme stock. Like I'm gonna look for solid companies. Like right now I'm in Oxy, JD, and then some of the, so I did take, so I have ChargePoint, CGC, and FSR are all lottery plays, but I knew getting into those they were lottery plays. So I paid $220 for ChargePoint. It's a 50-cent leap option. It doesn't expire till January of 2026. So I'm essentially saying, and all, so CGC also January 16, 2026. FSR is actually September 18th of 2026. And they're all 50-cent call options. So I'm basically saying either I'm going to hit a huge home run on these or they're just going to be whatever. But I have until then for them to do something. So if CGC like randomly, CGC actually just reverse split today, which is kind of funny. Which kind of sucks because to me, I think there's less chances of it making a big run now, where when you're sub dollar, if you can get back up to $1, you have a chance of going. But when you just reverse split up to $5, now you can just go back to under $1 again. FSR is another one where I think it has potential, and same with ChargePoint. I think ChargePoint's actually going to be one that if they can find some traction and get some contracts and stuff, that they could easily end up back around $10, where I think they're sitting at almost in between $2 and $3 now. Thank you, Froggo. I was actually going to copy paste his name, but you beat me to it. It is. Yeah, that's him. But then JD and Oxy, those are like actual plays. So if you look at the like JD, Baba, Baidu, those are all to me like kind of the same type of play. Baidu is a little too expensive for me. Baba, again, maybe a little too expensive, but I was willing to try Baba had it went down towards $50 or $60, I mean, but it just didn't get down there. JD was actually right at a pretty key support line. And so I decided to take that one because that one has a ton of upside potential as well. I mean, that thing could go back up over $50, I feel. And that's kind of the idea, is if these companies can catch on, maybe even if like the American economy starts to struggle and they're like, oh, well, China's doing pretty good. You know, that's the kind of idea behind that one. Oxy is just a pure oil and gas play. Played that based off of support. I know you guys can't see this. I guess I could show you. So here's what I was talking about with JD. So JD, we're kind of in this like wedge, but there's a pretty solid support line there. And just counting on that holding, and then it's got a lot of upside potential. Oxy, this one just has a huge support here at 55. We actually bought our call option down at 47.50. I kept trying to get filled at 50, but I actually got a better deal on one at 47.50. Paid a little bit more for it, but got a better break-even price. And as you can see, this one actually, we got in when it was right around the support level, and it's actually bouncing pretty good. We can get above, up towards 75. Around like 65, 66 is where I would start selling some covered calls on it. But ideally, I'd be looking for it to get back up here towards 75. And I think this was the last reason I got into this was the political race about to happen. Who's the biggest donators to political campaigns? And usually they want something in return. So maybe some higher stock prices could be a thing. So obviously don't know if that's Knives. That's the other one I was actually thinking about earlier. Right on cue. What's up, Knives? How are you? So just something to think about. But I'm literally sitting on, I had $25,000 account. Right now it's doing well with the plays that I've made. I'm up about 1,200 bucks since I put that in there, which is nice. But I've never used more than like $3,000 total worth of the 25K I had in there. I have $22,229.46 just earning interest, which is another cool thing because I've earned 46 and as of right now, another $56. And so over $100 in interest already just in 2 months, which is kind of nice because it's getting that 5%. So can't really complain with how all that's going. I do feel that if the market finally does turn around, I want it to be in stocks that might not be affected as much if that were the case. So that was kind of the thought process behind the ones I'm in. I'm not in like an Apple, or you can't be in those. Like if you look at those charts, like here, seriously, let's take a look. Like Apple, look at it. It's at the very top of its range. Nvidia, Google, Netflix, like they're all like, I mean, Netflix obviously went way higher, but that was during the pandemic when everyone was, but neither here nor there. Like look at these are just the Bollinger Bands, not the ATR, but still like RSI is high, Bollinger Bands high, like on all of these. Here's another one, Tesla. Even Tesla is like up towards the top of its range, and like we're coming up to an upper trend line. Like it's just, they're all, you can't buy them right now. You just can't. I mean, even like the free stock that I got forward, like look at this thing. It's like completely, everything's just up because the market's just up. So everything's following it. I mean, what else do we got? Just out of curiosity. Microsoft. Like, look at these. It's insane. You can't trade these. Amazon. That's the other one I was thinking of. Look at this. Amazon went through a very key level. It was stuck here forever, and this market just made it blow right through it. You can't do anything with any of this stuff. You think?
Up, but miss so
I
far.
don't know. I mean, how can he work his way out? You're not exactly getting good premium when it's under $1. It's just not possible. Because I've been paying attention to like cheaper stocks. Like when you have a cheaper stock, the premium's just not there. And the only way to get out of a position like that would to be buying actual shares, like just trying to get your average way down. But it went OTC. So I don't know how that works, but yeah. Now, if you find his account update from August 2022, I think it is. Let me see. It's under the lot, or maybe actually this one was under videos, I think. Yeah, account update. Oh, this is May, June, and July 2022. I think that was the last one he did an actual video on. Let me see. Yeah, so on this one, the ride was at $2.60. And let's see if he shows like the actual account balances or P&Ls. Looks like he might not have. That's what I was saying. Like he started to avoid showing the P&L of the trades, but he would show it. It's still in his watch list for where his current positions are, but he doesn't show the P&L on this one. It doesn't look like. Let me find the one that's in August. Yeah, a lot of his videos are essentially just his live videos that he did. So August would be, it's over a year ago. Let's see. Yeah, I started watching like ones from 2023. Just like I was trying to just see if he mentioned it, but I couldn't find another one where he mentioned it again. Sure, it just says account update. I guess I could have just searched account update. That probably would have been a lot easier. Oh, here it is. Oh, this is April. Oh, here. Oh, no. August. So here's August, but where's the account update? I'm not seeing it. Here it is. Oh no, it's April again. Isn't it? I think this is the one I just watched, isn't it? Let me see if he has it here, because then we can just kind of do the math. Excuse me. Yeah, it doesn't look like he shows it in this one either. Go down to the next one. Here's March. Let's see if he... Because again, we could just probably do the math. Just got to find where it says it. Oh, here we go. Maybe? Okay, yeah, here. Well, crap. No. This isn't the actual... That wasn't the P&L. Ooh, maybe? Nope, these are just the trades. That's what I'm saying. Like, he started going out of his way to avoid showing it. Yeah, now there's one video where he shows... Oh, you know what? It was in that wheel strategy video. It's a wheel. It was like how to do something with the... Let's just search. Step by step proven. No, it was the one, the risks. Yeah, here it is. Just show me the, I know he shows it in here. It's at 492 in this video. Where's the P&L, man? I know he shows it in here. Come on. All right, I found it. Gotta wait for him to scroll down here. Ah, he didn't scroll down. I know he does. I just gotta find where he does. Oh, he was down pretty big on Las Vegas Sands as well. But I'm pretty sure that rebounded. That was actually one of the... it's still down there a little bit. I don't know what his cost basis on this was, but... 51. Yeah, so it looks like he had opportunity to get out of that one. A bunch, actually. That went all the way up to almost 70. See, seriously... His cost basis on ride was 1286. His break even was 1171. It obviously never went back up there. Here it is. There it is. Okay. So you guys might not be able to see it, but that says he's got unrealized year to date 119,300. And this is when the price is at $4.92. So what does that come out to? Right, we should be able to do the math. Let's just we'll round down. Divided by 4.92. So that means he has 24,186 shares. We'll just use 24,000. So if his cost basis is 1286, what's the current price? It's something else now. It's called Ride Q, but it's OTC, and it's currently sitting at 121. The 1286 minus, oh my god, minus 121, 1165 times 24,000. Oh, you guys can't see that. Yeah, but so the whole reason this is a bad thing is because in all of his videos, even the video that he's talking about in this one, he preaches that it's a $250,000 account, but he plays it on margin. So he always says his margin's 2 to 1. So it's a $500,000 account, but your cash is 250,000. So if he were to still be holding it or didn't, I mean, he had to have taken a loss. He still had, or here, let's just do this. He still had it when it was at $1.80 or something in that August video. So 1286, and this is if he didn't add any more shares, right? Because let's minimize this for a sec. If we scroll out here on the daily, you'll see that this never popped back up, right? Hold on, you guys can't see that. Ah! Come on, man. Not letting me, there we go. So this never popped back up, right? So August of last year. Look, so here's 24. He was saying his cost basis was like somewhere around there. It made one little pop here, but his cost basis, or after all the premium, was like 11 something. So he never had a chance to get out of this, right? And it's done nothing but go down since then. Okay, so let's pull the calculator back up, and let's say that even with minus, he was at one, what was it, or two, it was like 280. So that still leaves, we'll just say 10 times 24,000. That's still $240,000. That's insane. And now it's down to $1.21. So even if he got out somewhere on like this move up, like let's just say we'll even give him the benefit of the doubt, and we'll say the very top. So 450. So 1286 minus 450, 836 times 24,000. That's still 200 grand of a $250,000 account. Now, keep in mind, you're obviously making money on other stuff, but you can't be risking that amount on any given stock. Now, he'll go into detail saying that he never should have got in this, blah, blah, blah. Like, there was reasons that he shouldn't have. Like, he came down and looked at their annual growth and revenue and income and stuff like that, and there was no reason for him to be in it because it looked horrible. Like, there was a ton of reasons for him not to take the trade, which are exactly reasons why I would have never gotten in this. But the fact of the matter is, even though he did, he shouldn't have been using as much capital as he was. But I don't remember where he said he started it, but just I mean, it was a meme stock. It was a meme stock. And I think he got in, I don't even know. I don't know where he got in, but obviously it wasn't good. Just crazy. It's crazy to think that you can get that underwater that quick with something like that. By the way, the market's heading back up. There was no play in there for us, but what if you got money to promote it and didn't even buy it? Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's ever even shown proof that he actually bought it. I honestly don't know. I don't know how the ins and outs of it, but all I know is he was showing updates on it until August of 2022 and then stopped. And there was no bounce, so it's not good. I will tell you, I have every desire to, like, as a day trader, like, I know Oxy is a very long-term play for me, but this thing is up, and it's hard for me not to take it. Like, I'm up $300 on it, which is 19%. So if I scroll, I can't scroll down for you guys. Kind of in the way of it. It's a little frustrating. And then same thing with JD. JD, I'm up 21%, which is $285, like total, like since I got him. But it's because I looked at the damn chart and I bought at a low, and now it's moving back up to the medium. So it's like, what I did wasn't anything special. I didn't like necessarily predict anything. I just used general technical analysis, and I tried to stay away from all the stocks that are like at their all-time highs because they're all following the market. So I was kind of not forced into these positions, but if I was looking for a position to be in while the market's being crazy like this, these were really the only options. And then I just look for some beaten down stocks like ChargePoint, which is, what is this trading at right now? Ooh, my current price of the option is 218, but yeah, current ChargePoint price is 268, which I'm up $50 on that. And then CGC, that had the reverse split today. I'm actually down on this one, $20, but I put up 50. Well, it's a 17 now, but I put up 50 on this one. Like I said, that's a long-term home run type play. I mean, so is ChargePoint, but I think ChargePoint has the ability to work out a lot quicker than any of these. FSR, we're up 17 overall on it, but again, that's another one where I'm just more of a lottery / home run type play. He has his own room and course things. Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, he doesn't act like it matters, but yeah. At least I know its name. Dude, I was still calling it Checkpoint last week, and I was like, Justin was in here, he'd be smacking me. I would still be holding ride if I was in that position. Well, that's what he said. He even said that in August 2022. He was like, well, it can only go down this much more, and I'm forced to take the loss, or it has like the upside like well outweighed the downside at that point. So as long as he isn't going crazy with like adding to the position, I mean, I'm sure he'll end up being fine. Because like you said, he's probably making more than that. Even the PowerX optimizer thing that he sells, like that's $4,000. I think it's like $2,000 when he has his little sales or whatever, and then it's like $4,000 normally. So it's like I'm sure he's doing just fine from all that. Yep, definitely right about that. Good call, all in. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Here up.
Really hope they have a sale soon, like the 90%. I really thought they would have done a 90% for Christmas. But the thing is, Christmas is on Monday, which the market's closed. So what are you going to have, like a post-Christmas sale? Like, I don't know. I really thought they were going to have a 90% off sale this week. Even if they did like a 2-day 90% off sale, I feel like they would get an F ton of signups. New Year's sale, buy one get one free. I don't think they could logistically do that, but I think when you're doing stuff like that, it has to be like at least a penny. That's why you see a lot of places do that, like buy one get one for a penny type thing. Because I think logistically they have like you have to pay for it. But on the back end, that would be so much harder for them to track. So I don't think they would ever do that. Did you put out a video or something? I haven't been on regular YouTube yet today. A short? Oh, that's why I'm not seeing it in my feed. Just type you in. Here. I type in garage and you just pop right up. It's funny. Is there no sound? It says there's sound. Oh. So when I hovered over it the first time.
Let's change that.
Is it worth it?
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, it's worth it. If you're strong enough.
That's good. I like it. Good stuff. I'm getting kind of hungry, but I kind of ate a little too much last night while I was watching the end of season 4 of The Good Place. And so now I'm not eating lunch today. Or Alito, that's another one. Let's get trading. I'm here to see big losses or big wins, nothing in between. Well, you came to the wrong place, my friend. You came to the wrong place. Who's that guy that was in here, Froggo? What was his name? I already forgot his name. The one that would literally, anytime I was doing bad, he would pop in here. I can't remember his name. Froggo will know it. Froggo's the, yes, that's it, Wrongbow. You forgot an R, but once you said, yeah, it was Wrongbow. But Wongbow makes, I like it better. I'll call him Wongbow. Let's be honest, he never left. Yeah, he's still there. I even said that. I was like, he's still here. He's in the background. But we're actually going to try to go red. See, the only problem is if we bounce off of trying to go red, you still got all this support that can be used as resistance, and I don't like it. I'd rather just a big move. Like, the bigger the move, the better. Because then that stuff becomes, you get away from it, and the ones that are further down become less relevant for the current move. Especially if it went right through it. I'm not exactly sure I want to try it for science trade here. Don't summon him. All I have to do is just trade consistently and profitably, and he's nowhere to be found. Have you guys seen this like new thing with all these AI models? It's kind of creepy. You seeing all these memes as well, Justin, with Flacco? Like how they're talking about it, like Injo, I believe, and like the Browns fans are like getting all hyped. And could you imagine playing them in the playoffs? Not only playing them in the playoffs, but if they somehow beat us with Joe Cool, oh, that would be such a heartbreaker. AI robot playing NFL, that would be scary. I love him, but we'll F him up. I agree. I do think that we would be perfectly fine against him, but Brady, man. You see all the memes, more memes of Mahomes. They're trying to compare Mahomes to Brady, saying that he's trying to get the same privileges that Brady got. Like he's essentially the same type of guy. It is kind of true when you like step back and look at the both of them. They both kind of act the same way. And would have been a good bounce spot off red to green. Obviously not on the field. We're talking like off the field stuff. Well, not totally off the field, but like as far as like looking for calls, arguing with the refs, arguing with his teammates. Not arguing with his teammates, more so just yelling at his teammates. Yeah, on the field, they're a little different, obviously. Boy. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Justin. I think noon's gonna be my my cutoff today. I have a couple things I want to do around the house. Oh, 100%. Yeah, I mean, when you're playing with somebody that is as great as someone like Mahomes, like you just naturally try harder. It's just, you almost feel the necessity to. You almost feel obligated. Need me to do that? What? Have that leadership power? You out of here, Zishan? I'll see you tomorrow, man. Trying to blow up your avatar to see what it was. Where's that a picture of if you're still here? Are the Botez sisters single? You guys know who the Botez sisters are? It's funny because like they kind of look like sisters, but not really. There's definitely one that I think is cuter than the other. But then the other one has like she plays poker. You can mate them in 4? I actually just saw Alexandria put out a video the other day where she was playing people from New York City, and if you beat her, she gave you $100. I don't know, she's pretty good. I don't know how to play. I mean, I know how to play chess, but I don't know how to like play chess. I know that makes sense to you because you guys are smart. If she doesn't put makeup on, yeah, you're right. It's so funny because, like, when I was younger, I despised girls who put on makeup because, like, if it totally changes the way you look, then I don't know. That bugs me. And it still does, actually. Like, if you put on enough makeup to where it changes the way you look, have you seen some of the Instagram reels where it disgustingly makes these people look like a new person? Let me see if I can find one. I actually wanna try to find one. It's crazy how different it makes some people look. Good thing I didn't have my my thing up, because that would have been like, oh, what are you looking at? Let's see. I'm just gonna search makeup. Makeup transformation. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, alright. So let's make this fit. Like ones like these. I think I have it on 2x speed, which is fine, but like that's insane. Like, look at what she looks like before. And I wish I could fast forward, but I'll try to pause it when it gets to the end there. Oh. That's a different person. That's a different person. Like, that's just crazy. And they're all over the place. You know, like, look at that. That's a different person. Keep showing that same one. Or no, I wanted to find there's some like really crazy ones. Like look at this. That's literally a different person. Like, that's taking it too far. Now if you put makeup on and, you know, like that can't be, I don't think that can't be the same person. Like, look at this. You're telling me that that's okay? Look at this. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. It's crazy that you can even do something like that. The male to the female, yeah. It's insane to me, like seeing stuff like that. Like she looks like she would look perfectly fine with not that much makeup, but then this is a different person. Like it's just crazy to me. It's just crazy. It really is. It's insane. Like look at this. It has literally changed her skin tone and everything. It looks like a doll. It doesn't even look like a real person. I mean, that's actually not that bad. Like, you can see the same person there. Like, that's just, to me, like, that's, like, dolled up. Like, but in a good way. Like, to me, that's not that bad. That's actually the best one we've seen so far. Just crazy. It's I didn't mean to X that out. That's annoying. Thankfully Chrome is awesome and they changed that so you can just restore the whole window. It didn't used to be that way. You know, spring chicken, bro. They gotta do what they gotta do. I don't know. It always used to bother me. But what I was getting at is that now it doesn't really bother me as much because, like, if you're only doing it to go out and stuff, like, I get it. But you can't do that every day. Kids grow up so fast. You have fake butt pads. Fake butt pads, Spanx, all of it. There's so much lying going on the internet. It's ridiculous. I know it's easy for me to say, like, just be yourself, but, like, seriously, just be yourself.
You didn't cover it up. Yeah, your turn. Your turn.
That was my son trying to fake sneeze when he was 1. You're saying that as an old man, think from the viewpoint of a young, insecure person. Well, no, that's what I'm trying to say. As an old man, I understand what they're doing. I just think that you're hurting yourself more than anything. You're not hurting my feelings. I could care less. Whoa, old man. But to me, are you gonna literally wake up every day for the rest of your life putting on that makeup? That's gotta be so tiring. That's kind of all I was getting at. Shohei Ohtani, 437,830,563 dollars over 10 years. 70 mil a year, 68 million a year deferred without interest, payable 68 million a year each July 1st of 2034 through 2043. Oh, that's the 68 mil. So the 70 mil a year. So he's getting paid 2 mil a year, 2024 through 2033. And then the other 68 mil a year, 2034 through 2043. That's insane. So he's basically saying, I don't care if you guys suck after I'm gone, but I'll take 2 mil a year and take the rest later for us to be good now. That's crazy. The 700 mil, the rest of that is probably like merchandise incentives and stuff like that. Would be my guess. Yeah, my wife, like, she'll put makeup on, but like very little. Like, it's like touch-up type stuff, not like actual makeup. Inflation, man, these 700 mil don't go as far as they used to. All right. I think I'm going to get out of here. I'll be back tomorrow morning as always. There's nothing for me to trade here. Looks like we're just trying to head back to the highs anyway. Appreciate y'all being here. Stay safe. Don't do anything silly. And I'll see you guys in the morning. Till then, peace out. You're old.